APJ Abdul Kalam was born in a middle class Tamil family, and his place of birth, Rameswaram, is an island town in the state of Tamil Nadu, in the Bay of Bengal. Today we know this state as Tamil Nadu, but when he was born at that time the state was known as Madras state. APJ Abdul Kalam's father name was Janulabuddin. APJ says that his father was not very rich, he did not have wealth, he was not highly educated, but despite these disadvantages, he had some other qualities. He was naturally very wise and was generous too. APJ's mother's name was Asiyama. She used to help his father. She was a great support and help to him. APJ's mother was also generous and kind hearted. Every day she used to feed a lot of people. She fed a greater number of people from outside than the total number of the members in their family. Abdul Kalam had many siblings, and he describes himself that he had short height and common looks. He did not have any exceptional looks. On the contrary, his parents were very tall and handsome. They were good looking. APJ did not inherit their physical qualities. APJ Abdul Kalam's ancestral house was very old. It was built in the 19th century. It was a Pakka house which was made of bricks and limestone. It is located on the Mosque Street in Rameswaram. APJ's father was very simple, but he was strict also. He wanted to live his life in a simple way, and he used to teach his children not to waste money on unnecessary things. APJ says that his father used to avoid any kind of inessential comfort and luxuries. He provided them all the necessary things like food, clothes, and medicines. APJ says that his parents fulfilled all his needs, whether it was any tangible thing or their love and affection. This shows that he has the quality of gratitude. This shows that he has the quality of gratitude. APJ is thankful to his parents for whatever they did for him. APJ was 8 years old when the Second World War broke in the year 1939. So we can calculate that he was born in the year 1931. The demand for tamarind seeds increased in the market. APJ used to collect and sell the tamarind seeds to a provision shop located on the Mosque Street. He would earn a mere sum of 1 anna, which equals 6 paisa. When he addresses it as a princely sum, something very great and valuable, he is being ironic as the amount was very meager. At that time, this 1 anna meant a lot of money to him. APJ Abdul Kalam's brother-in-law, Jalaluddin, used to tell him the stories of the ongoing World War. Later, APJ used to read the newspaper Dinamani and used to look for the news of the same stories. Rameswaram was a small island town far away from land, so it was not affected by the World War in the beginning. But after some time, India had to join the war and combined with the Allied forces. Then a state of emergency was declared in the country. During emergency, the president's rule is implemented in the country. It is like a curfew in the country. a lot of privileges which were given to the people are withdrawn. The first impact of World War II on the people of Rameswaram was the cancellation of train stoppages at the Rameswaram station. Earlier, the train which came from India used to stop at Rameswaram station and then went further to Dhanushkodi. But now the halt was cancelled and the train went from India to Dhanushkodi without stopping at Rameswaram. With this, the newspaper bundle which used to come for Rameswaram was thrown out of the moving train as it reached Rameswaram road. APJ Abdul Kalam's cousin Samsuddin used to distribute the newspaper in Rameswaram. As the train stoppage was cancelled and the newspaper bundles was thrown out of the moving train, he needed someone to help him catch it. APJ helped Samsuddin by catching the bundle and distributing the newspaper. In return, Samsuddin paid him a salary which was APJ's first earning. This incident happened 50 years ago. Even now, that is when he wrote the book, he could feel satisfied and proud of himself. APJ says that whenever someone earns his own money with his hard work, he feels it the same way as he did. For a child, the figure of authority is his parents, and the next figure of authority can be his teacher, a person who has authority over the child. APJ is saying that whenever a child is born, he has some qualities which he acquires from the elders in his family. This depends upon the social status of the family and the environment at home. From his father, he inherited honesty and self-discipline, and from his mother, he inherited faith in goodness and deep kindness. His siblings also inherited these qualities from their parents. APJ had three best friends during his childhood. Their names are Ramanand Shastri, Aravindan, and Shiv Prakashan. All of them belonged to very strict Hindu Brahmin families and were ardent followers of their religion. As APJ was from a Muslim family, he says that during his childhood all the children were so close to each other that they never felt they belonged to different religions. Religion was not a barrier in their friendship. There is a very famous temple in Rameswaram, the Rameswaram temple. APJ's best friend Ramanand Shastri was the son of Pakshi Lakshman Shastri, the priest of this temple. When these three friends grew up, Ramanand Shastri took the priesthood of the Rameswaram temple. Aravindan started a business of transporting the pilgrims to and from the Rameswaram temple, and Shiv Prakashan became a catering contractor for the Southern Railway. He was in charge of the catering for the railways. Whenever the Sri Sitaram Kalyanam ceremony used to take place, APJ's family also took part in it. They used to arrange the boats for it. They used to make a special platform on the boats on which the statue of Ram and Sita